Alright, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Katawa Shoujo. I am your gracious host with the most, ready to go, JQG. Let's get back into this thing. Well, that's good. You can work with Akamichi. She is class representative. She could explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do it? And who else would be able to do that better, right? The class representative. Like, how could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. I don't know why I instinctively said professor. This isn't college, this is high school. Oh, right. Hakamichi is over there. She's named Hakamichi. As he calls out her name, the cute bubbly girl with bright pink hair and gold eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Oh Lord, I remember when I recorded this, I gave her the goofiest voice. At least the goofiest voice I've ever had to put on. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoy this. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. As am I, Hisao. As am I. Oh my god, it's nice to meet you too. But I'm not Hakamichi, I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. Shi-chan. Oh my god, come meet the new kid. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. Which I thought was gang signs, but apparently it's sign language. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. Who are you? I would say how relevant you are, but I can't speak. She has short, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and blue and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. Guns. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I started to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, you'll be able to talk to people. Who better to explain things to you? Yeah, it's pretty ironic that the person who knows most about things is someone who can't really explain things to you at all. Brilliant writing. 10 out of 10 subversion. So I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you think I was Shi-chan. Yeah, because you jumped up when the teacher said Hakamichi. So you made us think you were Hakamichi when you responded to Hakamichi. You can't punk the new kid like that. That ain't right. As you can see, Shi-chan is deaf. Actually, she just doesn't like you. You haven't earned the right to hear her speak yet. So, I'm the person who will translate things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter, see? She says it's nice to meet you too. Oh my god. Guns. It's like, you're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been staying there for no reason, right? I mean, if he wasn't a new student, then you not knowing who he is would be really bad, especially since you're the class representative, who's supposed to know everybody. It's like, who is this jackass I've never met before staying in front of the classroom? He seems like an interesting person, doesn't he? He's so cute too. Oh. We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here you'd be here today, so soon. Hee-chan, right? Hee-chan? What the fuck is a Hee-chan? It's like, yeah, it fits, doesn't it? He's like, did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. All the worst people in my life have called me that nickname. It's like all the bullies, Iwanako, my parents, people I try to leave behind. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. It's like, what does a Hee-chan look like? Dots. Yes, quite yes, dots. Yeah, you look just like a Hee-chan. Again, what does a Hee-chan look like? I don't know. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Dots. Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly. Their hands a blur, like swords slicing the air clean into twain. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that, Hisao. Shi-chan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you want to know, like how single she is, you can feel free to ask her. Dots. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Oh my god. I don't do big words. It's like Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluent translation. I guess you can't handle big words. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kinda came straight to class today. Dots. It's like, oh, that's no good, silly boy. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. It's like, not just with school, either. Always, even if it's just a trip to the convenience store. Oh, really, Shi-chan? Oh my god. Oh lord. Misha's gonna drive me insane. Learn about where you're going before you go. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. It's almost as if my life's been changed around completely and haven't had time to adjust. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it half-assedly, but anyway. I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. It's like, oh my god, he's so cute. I wonder what he looks like with all his clothes on. Like, I don't know. What's that? I feel like slumping over my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. You look down. Are you okay? Want some Starbucks? Dots.
Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test.
I was like, I did fail a test. Failed the test of life, that's why I'm here.
Wah!
Oh, Misha. Oh, you're a trip. You're a trip, Misha. Alright.
Dots. And another thing. Another thing. You don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal as Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan.
It's like, oh, it's like, Misha, no. It's like, not here in public with hundreds of people around. It's like, don't put me on the spot like that, girl. Dots.
Okay, oh my god. Hey, oh, sorry, Shi-chan. Okay, maybe I was too casual. Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate.
Dots.
Yep. Shizune is fine.
Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. I can take my feet up and relax. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like it, just less so, I guess. Dots! With an exclamation mark.
Huh? Oh my god. Oh right, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start now or Shi-chan will get mad.
The assignment is kind of long. The assignment is also kind of long. It's like something else. So we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class.
Wahahaha. Oh, that too. Oh my god.
Sorry. Thoughts with determination. Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. Dots.
Oh my god, after class we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay?
Ooh, those bars.
It's a nice day today, okay?
The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. God. I'm so terrible at this. But you know, I'm having fun, so that's all I could really ask for. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. It's nice being able to kick back and let other people do the work as I freeload off of them. They're quite different though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha's a lot more playful and girlish. Not to mention, a little more easily distracted. She almost seems like a total airhead. A really big California girl airhead. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about it. But not too guilty to say anything about it, really. The clock tower bell rings, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch! Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me, into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I met Muto, down to the bottom floor. You hear all the disembodied voices, but no one around. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. I think that's a Mountain Dew machine back there? I can't really tell. More to come. Its big windows open to the courtyard, toward the main gate. Oh my god, Yucha! It's the cafeteria! Where we eat food and socialize! Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare. But Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There is a rather long list of menu options, which seemed great until I realized that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. It's like, what, woman? Didn't your mother ever teach you not to interrupt the man while he's eating? Dots of determination. I don't understand science, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at the person who quote-unquote talks to you is proper and polite? Oh, do you want to know something? What? It's like chicken butt. About anything. Well, you're a guy, so you should ask if there's. So you should ask if there is something. Why? Wonder why. Yeah. So let's see what we got here. I think I got everything I need to know. Ask about the library or ask about Shizune's deafness. Well, let's see. Are we at time? Because I'm tempted to end the episode right now. So I'm going to save right here at the very least, create a new save state. And alright, no, I'll go on a little bit longer. So I think what I want to do here is I asked about Shizune's deafness, so I think I'm going to ask about. Oh, I asked about the library, so I think I'll ask about Shizune's deafness this time around. Shizune intrigues me, and I kind of want to ask her about something. But I can't really ask something that personal, can I? I can't come up with anything else to ask, so I just focus on my food while the girls talk between themselves. Oh, that thing. Oh well. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. They're talking cash money about me right now. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. Or maybe they're talking about which one of them wants me more. Or why my hair looks so stupid. I have no idea. Girls. Thoughts. I quickly notice the conversation in sign is not enough to fill the silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. Homegirl with varicose veins on her face is here. The dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over her desk in the last row. Ooh. She shook. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with elegance of a rhino. She sinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she was slowly turning into stone from just our presence. Oh, Misha does kind of remind me of Medusa with the little drills in her hair, kind of like coiled snakes. Misha and Jqilin either don't notice or don't mind it as they walk directly past her to their seat and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students, and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Toward the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. Man, we've all been there. Like when you want time to go by fast, it goes by super slow. But when you want time to slow down, time just speeds like a rocket. And then minutes just fly by and you're wondering where the heck did the time go? I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me feel like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Well, that's just fatigue. Before long, the final bell rings. Freedom! School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Jqilin are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Dots. So, unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hee-chan. Gotta hurry already since there's a lot of work for us to do. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Dots. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Oh, wait. The teacher said I had to see the nurse. Like, where do I have to go? Oh, is that so? We can only show you that much. It's like, come on, little disabled child. The nurses have their own building, so we'll have to go outside. Oh my god, we're so hot and humid. We join the flow of students making their way downtown, down the stairwell and outside, with the girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it actually looks like it's a part of the main building. It does. So, this is the auxiliary building here. It has a lot of official and important stuff inside, with the Yamaku Foundation office and all the nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's like a beach episode. What am I saying? I'm just saying whatever comes to my head at this point. I hope it works. How is that official? Swimming pool hardly seems official. Dots? Preposterous dots. It's like, don't be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Deuces. It's like, yeah, thanks. Bye. Smell you later. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education? Almost as if this is not a normal school. Who would have thunk it? I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in, hoping that this really will be only a quick visit like the teacher said. On the white door, On the left, there is a green cross with the text Head Nurse and a nameplate. A voice from inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounds like an invitation to open a door, so I invite myself further in. And we're gonna find out what's behind the door on the next episode. So be sure to tune in to the next installment of this exciting adventure of Katawa Shoujo.